Yeah, it's all about helping each other. Mental health for Black, Indigenous, people of color. It's time to normalize therapy. Feeling like you drowning? You need SG, mental health counseling. Unhealthy family.
I'm Marissa Beatty Collier, CEO of SG Mental Health Counseling. Today, we're not going to talk about counseling. We're going to talk about one of our additional services that we offer, which is life coaching. Have you ever wanted to know what's the big fuss about life coaches? How can it benefit me? Well, we're going to talk about those today in today's video. So first off, what is life coach? Life coaching is a method of direct conversation that is geared towards developing an action plan for you to be able to reach your goals. With having a life coach, it's very solution focused, and we treat you as a partner versus a patient. That's a big thing. Let me say that one again. We treat you as a partner, so it's a partnership versus as a patient. When it comes to life coaching, let me tell you a little bit about the Entrepreneur's Edit. So the Entrepreneur's Edit is a spin-off of SG Mental Health Counseling. That's where we offer our coaching, right? And so as a certified life coach, I understand the importance of work-life balance. Let me tell you a little bit about the Entrepreneur's Edit. And so that is my life coaching signature package where I help burnt out entrepreneurs struggling to manage their time and set boundaries with employees by teaching them how to prioritize themselves, release limited beliefs, maintain healthy relationships, and by setting manageable boundaries. I myself, when I first became an entrepreneur, was so excited to be where I was in that space, but it led me down a road of just miserable. I was miserable. I didn't have work-life balance. I worked 60 plus hours a week. I worked from sun up to sundown. So, I have a brick and mortar office. I would bring my laptop from the office to home, still be working, not getting enough rest, barely eating. Till one day I looked up and I was crashing and burning. I literally had thought I had lost my mind because there was no structure. There was no work-life balance. And I had understood that I had to do something different. And I think that one of the things that made it different for me and to be able to create that change is when my husband came to me and said, hey, we've been making plans for dates. We haven't been on any dates because you're always working. So I know what that meant, right? So, I want to be able to create that work-life balance so that I can be able to promote a healthy relationship within my marriage. Also being able to spend time doing those things that I enjoy doing, like traveling or spending quality time with my loved ones. So again, here at the Entrepreneur's Edit, which is my coaching program, I help entrepreneurs who feel burned out, figuring out what that looks like. So it's helping them to improve their self-worth, increase their confidence, and develop a healthy work-life balance. And that is the Entrepreneur's Edit life coaching program. And so if you're interested in booking a session with me, please feel free to visit website, which is the Collier Consulting. What happens when you become a coaching client? So before you become a coaching client, it's important to do that free initial coaching call if it is offered. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you want to see whether or not if you fit with the particular life coach that you're looking at working with. You want to see how well they are able to have a conversation with you, how it works. Just, sometimes you just want to feel them out. And so that's going to be important to make sure that you take the opportunity to do the free introductory call if it is offered by the potential life coach. So what happens when you become a client? First, you should be receiving a life coach welcome package. In that welcome package, you'll receive a welcome letter, a personal information form, and a coaching information form. And in this coaching information form, it's a series of coaching questions to allow your life coach to get to know you better, to get a better picture of who you are, what you want to accomplish, and for them to see how they most can give you what you need. And then you also have the coaching agreement within your coaching welcome package. Also, you'll have your foundation life coaching session. So your first coaching session is called the foundation session. And what does that look like? So that's where you'll review the welcome package material. You'll determine what's the ongoing time and day for you to have your regular calls or your online sessions. You'll begin to map out your goals, both short and long term, and then you'll begin to work on an issue. Okay, so you've probably been waiting for me to ask and answer this next question, which, how much does life coach cost? That depends upon the life coach that you're working with, also compared to other trained professionals. So like myself, because I do have a clinical background, I do have a bachelor's and master's degree in social work with a whole host of trainings that's associated with it, I'm able to pull those various techniques to implement them within life coaching. But typically, there are several ways in which you can do life coaching. So you can have a private life coach, and that could be one-on-one, and so that's where you are working directly with your life coach. And so that can be coaching calls, that can also be face-to-face interaction. So generally that's done over the web, or you can do it in a group coaching session. So on the low end, a private coaching might cost $50 an hour. On the high end, it could be $500, or it could be what's in between.
Yeah, it's all about helping each other. Mental health for Black, Indigenous, people of color. It's time to normalize therapy. Feeling like you drowning.